slipping away. But still, it's not too late. With the strong push here over the last few games, they could earn a play-in spot.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Sarr. Johnson is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Riley in at the 4. And for the Warriors, we've got Brandon Podziemski. He's out there with DeAnthony Melton. Moody is out there with Green. And it's Santos in at the power forward. With the end of the regular season around the corner, Legs, the better teams perhaps shifting focus to potential postseason opponents.
Well, B.A., that's true, but you certainly don't want to get ahead of yourself. You can't have guys looking past the game that's right in front of them. You have to stay in the here and now.
Sarr passes to Young. Outside Johnson from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Green. Here's Santos. Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. The rebound by Riley. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Tries from 6 feet. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, he may be thin, but Sarr is stronger than he looks, and he can handle the contact.
Melton outside. To the middle. Here's Green. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Young finds Sarr. Now Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Young with it. Now Podziemski defending. Riley. And again, Washington with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Melton outside. Back to Podziemski. Right side Green. Here's Melton. Tries again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit and he got it to go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Draymond Green, shooting 1.
Free throw good. Green. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
Now here's Johnson. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Shoots over Melton. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Moody. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Green with a screen on Young. Pat misses. Had a chance to tie it. Washington leading by 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Podziemski, and the Warriors miss again.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Johnson on the wing. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And it's good. 2 points.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
First one falls for him. And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. From deep, Melton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Pass to Riley. Back to Young, puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Pajemski. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Young. The 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, you know Trae Young is comfortable from well beyond the arc.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The Warriors, 4th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Warriors trail by 4. And here's Pajemski. 15 in his last outing. Melton outside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Here's Pajemski following the three-pointer by Washington. Melton on the wing, covered by Johnson. Melton misses.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Young, the pass to Sarr. Pass to Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Now here's Melton. Last game for him, he had 14. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Now Young. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Riley. Washington moving the ball around. And here's Johnson. He shoots it. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Melton. Here's Podziemski. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Wizards leading by 4. Young with it. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And here's Melton. Give him 8. Green, a screen. Misses the 3.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And there's a pick. Young from long range, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Kevin, he's checked in for Washington. Champagnie comes in for Koulibaly. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 9, defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
But nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Now here's Young. He's got 6.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Inside, Green. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, that's just sheer toughness right there by Draymond Green. What a finish through that contact.
Outside Johnson. Champagnie, pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Beyond the arc. Santos pulls it in. To the middle. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Champagnie. Outside Young. The kick out to Johnson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for the Wizards, Trae Johnson. At the line for 1.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Porzingis. Still without a bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Green from downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. 1:53 left in the first quarter here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. So your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Washington shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Gills checked in for Sarr. Hardy comes in for Johnson. And it's Carrington in for Trae Young. And that one misses. A tremendously mobile 7-footer. Great defensive upside, Tim, for Alex Sarr.
And he's still working on his offensive game, BA, but he has the potential to be a disruptive defensive force with his length and agility.
Here's Spencer. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Washington leading by 7. Pass to Vukcevic. 1:06 left in the opening quarter. Here's Hardy. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Vukcevic. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Hardy. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Here's Spencer. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Vukcevic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Quentin Post. He's had just one attempt at the line earlier.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Washington. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Hardy is out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Vukcevic in at the 5. Pass to Spencer. Porzingis, high post. 5 on the clock. Jacks up at 3. Gill grabs the board. Wizards leading by 9. About a minute gone in the second quarter. Outside Carrington. Fires for three. Drains the triple. Carrington's got himself on the board with a three there.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Spencer. Fires the three. Already grabs the board. Washington has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside Porzingis. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that on paper isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding, out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Outside Young. Here's Coulibaly. Second chance shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, but to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
And he can't hit the second. Warriors trail by 12. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Melton. Porzingis with a screen on Coulibaly. Here's Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Deflected. And he gets it back. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Coulibaly. And another miss by Washington. The Warriors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. To the paint. And let's take a look at the teams with the most steals per game according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Warriors, second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Riley, good.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Porzingis, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Washington leading by 12. Champagnie, the pass to Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Yeah, for a smaller guard, Young is very skilled at taking the hit and converting regardless.
Now here's Payton. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Right side, Porzingis. Blocked! And they get it back. Podziemski. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Sarr's checked in. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Now Young. Give him 8. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, game in and game out. Certain players find themselves constantly in the middle of the contact. Draymond is one of them.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big 3, LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Pass to Sarr. There's Young with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Pass to Champagnie. And here's Sarr, defended by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Riley. Moody defends. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. 11-point game. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, came out with a victory.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Now here's Young. Give him 8. Here's Champagnie. To the left side wing. Fires from deep. Young can't hit.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Porzingis passes to Melton. Another 3 for Golden State.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Champagnie. Washington moving the ball around. Young looking for an opening. The 3 is up. Young with the signature tray.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Santos is checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Warriors trail by 8. Outside Podziemski. Melton outside. Lets it go from deep. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the wing on the left. Back to Young. Coulibaly with it. Outside Johnson. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Podziemski. He has 7. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
And tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level. But if that comes along, watch out.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Sarr.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back over to you, Brian.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Riley. Give him 8. There's Young with the 3. Fires in the triple. Young's got 14 points for the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
And here's Podziemski. 9 points in the game. Green with a screen on Johnson. Melton against Johnson. Pass to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Green able to hit from 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Young with a screen on Melton. Down low. Here's Coulibaly. Good on the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Now here's Melton. Green with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Santos. Moody on the wing. Coulibaly defending. From deep, Melton. The rebound by Riley. And it's Wizards ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And here's Young. Here's Sarr. 4-3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Green. Melton outside. Now Moody.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good on the triple. Washington leading by 17. Sarr down low, working on Green. Pass to Riley. From deep, Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Santos. No made baskets yet. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Now here's Young. A minute 15 left in the second period. Outside Johnson. Over Melton. And again, it's Washington.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Moody. Pass to Melton. Here's Santos. Melton outside. Puts up a 3. Washington with a rebound.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Riley. Washington gets it back. Outside Young. Second shot opportunity. Count it. Good. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Warriors trail by 19. Now Melton. He's got 14. Pass to Green. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Sarr.
Look, to win in this league, you need competitors. And Draymond Green brings it every single night. He plays with a passion that is unmatched.
The first one falls. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Young with it. From deep three-point land. And that's not. And so it's Washington feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot, guys. Head coach Steve Kerr here with us now. Coach, what do you want to see from this team in the second half?
Well, we got to make some stops and get a little traction in this game. I mean, we fell behind right away, and so let's make a push the first 4 or 5 minutes, get back in the game.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Wizards leading by 18. We've got DeAnthony Melton. He's out there with Brandon Pajemski. Green out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Young misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Santos good.
Using his superb court vision, Green is able to routinely find his open teammate.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Coulibaly. Fires the three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Pajemski. Outside Moody for 3. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Sarr's got 10 points.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Green with a screen on Johnson. To the paint. Green gets up and powers it down.
Oh, come on, VA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Here's Young. Pajemski grabs the board.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
He got a piece of it.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Now here's Young. 16 points for him. Young with a screen on Melton. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Golden State.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Pass to Melton. Outside Pajemski. Back to Melton. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Young. Here's Riley. Washington moving the ball around. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
Warriors trail by 13. Melton outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
And, you know, Green's impact isn't always felt in his scoring, but tonight his points are having a massive impact.
Now here's Coulibaly. He's got 5. Riley sends it home from three-point land. Riley's got 11 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Pajemski. 9 points in the game. Moody passes to Melton. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Melton misses.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Pass to Young. Warriors with the rebound. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds in the game. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Count the basket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Wizards leading by 12. And here's Young. He's got 16. Here's Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Melton. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
And he sinks the second. Here's Podziemski. He's got 11. Outside Moody. Now here's Podziemski. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Green. Fires from the corner. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Washington leading by 13. Now Young. 16 points for him. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Young. Johnson's got 20 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ten games left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You look at Washington, their season's basically over, barring some sort of miracle.
You know, for Washington, they realize they have 1 month to go here, and as a team currently in the middle of the pack, there's a huge opportunity to gain separation. So I think they're up for the challenge.
Now here's Moody. He's got 5 for 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Washington leading by 15. Here's Sarr. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
To the wing, right side. Moody from outside. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Coulibaly. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Coulibaly's got 8.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Podziemski. 11 points in the game. To end the run. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Shot's good by Sarr.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Melton outside. And here's Green from the arc. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Coulibaly up top. There's Young with the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green with a screen on Young. Takes the 3. Podziemski's shot is good. 17 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 20. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. That one on Melton. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Carrington, he's checked in for Young. Warriors trail by 19. Melton outside. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Sarr. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Melton. Melton's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Riley. Washington moving the ball around. And here's Johnson. Lets a floater go. Now here's Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. Washington needs to get off a shot. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Trailing by 17. Here's the pick. Moody from outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Moody's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Outside Johnson. The rebound by Moody. Golden State has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Green. From deep, Melton. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Here's Riley. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
A look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. In 3rd, the Warriors.
They've poured in a lot of second chance points recently, and that can be huge for your offense.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Vukcevic is checked in. Melton with the ball. He's got 17. Outside Moody from the arc. Buries it from 3. Moody's got 9 points now in the second half.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Now here's Coulibaly. Give him 8. Pass to Johnson. Over Melton. The shot by Johnson, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Moody passes to Porzingis. Here's Santos.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
All right, let's continue on our court.
Here's Vukcevic. He has 6. Pass to Young. To stop the drought. He drops it from range. Young's got 19 points.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Washington leading by 6. Outside Carrington from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Spencer. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And Payton with the lay-in. Payton's got 5 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Vukcevic. And here's Young. He's got 19. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Podziemski. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Porzingis. Offline with a 3. The Wizards with a lead.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Young. A deep 3. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Wizards up by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Trae Young out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Champagnie at the small forward. Right side, Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Outside Young. With some arc. In attack mode, Trae Young.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Spencer. Now Porzingis. And there's the rejection. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Gill. Pass to Champagnie. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Payton. Back to Podziemski. Here's Spencer. Outside Porzingis. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Young. Podziemski grabs the board.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Pass to Spencer. Porzingis in the post. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Gill. Up top, Young. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 24.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Here's Spencer. Porzingis in the post. Back to Payton. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Green's checked in for Spencer. Sarr's checked in for Washington. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Outside Young. Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And another miss by Washington.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Payton finds Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Young. Here's Podziemski, and that one is hammered home.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Here's Sarr, following the score by Golden State. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Melton passes to Moody. Melton outside. Outside Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Santos. There's the 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson. Fires for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Podziemski with it. Young's there. Melton outside. Green with a screen on Johnson. From deep, Melton. No rebound by Riley. Riley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Melton against Johnson. And the shot's good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Coulibaly finds Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Golden State has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Melton up top, guarded by Sarr. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. So it's the Warriors now. The lead is 2. Pass to Green. Back to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Young. 6 to shoot. Melton outside. Shoots over Johnson. And the Warriors miss again. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Pass to Melton. Now here's Green. And here's Podziemski to stop the drought. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Johnson. Green covering. Deflects the pass. Here's Riley. Nails the baby hook. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Green. Pass to Melton. Outside Moody. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with a 3.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Johnson against Melton. Now here's Sarr. The D's right on him. Melton against Johnson. And yep, it's good. And it's a 4-point Washington lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Podziemski. The 3 ball. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Riley. Now here's Sarr. Outside Young. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And that's just nerves of steel. Wow, Draymond getting it done.
Now Young. Johnson outside. Cash!
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
First team foul. Shooting for Washington, Trey Johnson. At the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Johnson. Warriors trail by 5. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Podziemski with it. He launches. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Johnson on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Yes! Using that window!
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Melton attacking. He got it!
Oh, man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Warriors, D'Anthony Melton, shooting one.
And Melton, no good on that one. The Wizards on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. Johnson outside. Right side Young. Fires the three. Oh, it misses.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
The floater. Yes, sir. It's good.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Now Johnson, let's loose for three. No good.
He's playing bigger than his listed height. He's doing work on that glass.
Tries to spin move. Now here's Moody. Koulibaly defending. Great awareness to beat the clock.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now here's Young. And there's a 3-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Outside Moody. And that misses. That would have put him up. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson from downtown. Cash from downtown.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. And if they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Moody! The triple drop!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
D'Anthony Melton, fifth personal foul, third team foul. Shooter for Washington, Trey Johnson. 2 shots.
free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Can't hit it. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.